Okay, so now we're going to do the correction. I'm going to open the question on my WeChat, like I told you, like I sent to you earlier. The student at the school in Delhi, or is it Delhi? I think it's called Delhi. The students at the school in Delhi were asked what modes of transportation they use to travel to school in the past week. 46% had caught a bus, that is, they came by bus. 37%, someone is trying to come in. Candy. Okay, Candy, I just got your request now. Can you imagine? Okay. 37% had caught a train, so they came by train. 31% had driven a car. So in this question, you will notice there are three major groups of people that are being discussed. The people that come with bus, the people that come with train, and the people that come with car. All right? Then 13% had caught a bus and a train. So you have people that have done this too. So basically there are these three. So what I normally do is to represent this set with some letters, all right? The set of people taking those modes of transportation. Let's use the correction. So let's B for boss in order, in order of mention. So I'm going to use the order of mention, even if it is not in alphabetical order, it doesn't matter. Let B represents people that have caught the bus. So I'm going to write them all together. Let's B, maybe I write them separately. So set of, this is how you read set of, right? Set of students that caught the bus. Can use caught the bus. Someone is coming in again. Candy again. How many times is Candy gonna come into the class?
Wait, I still haven't get in the meeting. Wait, let me just check.
All right, let's check. Okay, so T, set of students. That caught the train, that caught the bus, not with the bus. Unless in the question you already have these letters explained, you should first explain what they mean in your solution. And the C will be those that drove a car, right? That have been driven in the car. Let's just say that drives a car. So maybe their parent brought them in a car. Okay. The first one, they just go to the bus stop and catch the bus. The second, they go to the train station and catch the train. So this is a percentage problem. It means our universal set is, what number is our universal set, everybody?
100.
100. Thank you. 100. So it means cardinality of universal set is 100. Okay. So we're going to write the rest based on what we have in the question. 46% that caught the bus. So that's cardinality of B. I believe we remember what cardinality means. Do we? What does it mean? Cardinality?
The number of elements.
The amount, the number, good. Number of elements in a set. We use the word cardinality. And we use n bracket that sets. All right. So quickly now, So cardinality of B is 46. Cardinality of T is 37. Cardinality of C is 31. All these are capital letters, please. Sets are denoted with capital letters. Then we have people that are in boats. 13, boats, bus, and train. So cardinality of B intersection T is 13. 5, bus and car. Cardinality of B intersects C. Then I have T intersects C. That's train and car. T intersects C. That's how many percent? 9. 11 of this use none of these modes of transportation. How do we write that? Set. Anyone? 11 use none of these modes of transportation. How do we write that?
B union T union C all prime.
Good. So that's B union T union C all prime. Another way to write this would be what? Anyone?
B prime intersects T prime intersects C prime.
Good job, Elson. So, does anybody remember the law that enables us to write this as this? Anyone? We call it something law in set.
I remember Crystal said it last time. But
Yes. Krista, you want to remind us?
De Morgan's law.
The De Morgan's law of sets. Well done. De Morgan's law of sets. Thank you, Krista. De Morgan's law of sets. Anyways, so with this, your work becomes easier. Okay, with this, your work becomes easier. So what I would normally do next is after all this writing, then I could write my, you will notice one major information, one vital information that allows us to draw a Venn diagram is missing, and that is the intersection of the three. So you will start by representing that with a letter, okay? So that is the key part. Let the cardinality B intersects T intersects C be X. Okay, is that from our class? No, okay. Let that be X. Okay. Then we can draw the Venn diagram. I'm not sure this space should be enough for my Venn diagram, but let's yeah, we should be able to. Yeah, we can make two of the tiny space. Is it okay? All right. So this could be my B, C, and this is my C. So we're going to fill in the information we have without any issue. This is 11. And this is X. Okay. So we start from the 3. Then we're going to fill in the 2. Then we're going to fill in the 1. So for this part, please let me have your attention. B intersect T is 13. That's 13 is everything here. Okay, that's B intersect T. So the smaller part will be 13 minus X. Okay, so please take note of what you did if that's not what you did. Then for this next, so let's look at B intersects C, which is this one. So this will be 5 minus X, because everything here is given in the question, that's 5. Okay, And also, we know that T intersect C is 9. So T intersect C is everything here. Then this will be 9 minus X. Now that we know all this, and we can get the only parts. Okay, I believe you remember some of them. We did only 2 by 2 case while preparing for IGCSE then. I don't think we did any 3 by 3 case. So for B, everything in B is 46. What that means is this whole thing is 46. And if that is 46, then we could do addition of this from minus it from 46 to get that. So I would normally write it out by saying cardinality of, how do I write this portion in set notation? Cardinality of B, what? Is that cardinality of B? This one? Is it?
That's B intersection, open bracket, T union C.
None in brackets.
B intersect T prime intersect C prime.
No need for brackets, Elson. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Well done. Nice try. So this is better, all right? B intersects T prime intersects C prime. I'm writing this out because it's not something I can easily figure out. I can easily figure out 5 minus X. I can easily figure out 13 minus X, but I can't easily figure out this. So that's why I'm working it out. So I'm going to do this by saying 46 minus, then I'm going to put the addition of this unwanted parts, the black, the green, and the blue, and the bracket. Okay, so that's 13. I'm going this slow so we can all get the idea. Not all questions will be in this form, all right? Some question might be a bit tricky, so hopefully this can help us. So this will be 46 minus, so in this bracket, this is gone, right? Minus X plus X is gone. So I'm going to be having 18 minus X. So if I open the bracket, it will be 46 minus 18 plus X. And what's 46 minus 18? Is that 26? 28. 28. So this is 28 plus X. So I'm going to write in here 28 plus X. So when you're doing the 3 by 3 problem, I expect you, there's no need to show the calculation of the 2 only, but it's important to show the calculation for 3 only. It's just to make your work easier and easy to follow. So now we're going to do this. So just like Elson and I think Joey mentioned earlier, this place will be T, but not B. If anyone doesn't know how we got all this, I'm sure we did it before your IGCSE exam. If you do not know how we get it, please signify now so we can re-explain. So this will be deducted from the whole of T. The whole of T is 37. Now, the whole of T is this region. So if I need this only out of the 4, because there are 4 now, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to deduct from everything the sum of these 3. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. So the sum of those 3 will be 13 minus X. Sorry, my hand isn't balanced because of my screen. So 13 minus X plus 9 minus X. So this will be 37 minus, so in my bracket, I'm gonna have 22 minus X. I open the bracket, I have 37 minus 22 plus X. And that will be what? That's 15. Let's confirm.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yeah.
that's what I got.
That's what you got. Okay. Let's see. So how about we use this color? Yeah, I think it's bright enough. So this part now, we can use that to complete this part. So again, 31 is the whole of this. So this part only will be cardinality, my handwriting looks horrible. Cardinality of C intersect B prime, intersect T prime. Yeah, so our C is the whole of 31. We're going to take this out of it. So we combine them in a bracket, 5 minus x plus 9 minus x. So that will be 31 minus, so this minus x plus x is gone again. So 14 minus x. So that will be 31 minus 14 plus x. What is 31 minus 14? Is that 17?
Yeah, 17.
Yes.
Yeah, 17.
So this is 17 plus x. So like I said, not all cases will look like this. You just have to follow the necessary thing. Once you are sure you are doing something logical, then you don't have to worry about the rest. So now that every part of the Venn diagram is filled in, because there's nothing we can do without, having some parts unfilled. So the question says, find the percentage of students who use all the 3 modes. So basically, who use all the 3 modes is this green part, and that's all they want you to do. Okay, so X is those that use all the 3. So the idea is to be able to form an equation, and it's easy to form an equation now because we know the universal set is 100. That's everything. The totality is 100. So we can form an equation using that. So this is 100. So this is 100, right? And that is the whole of the Venn diagram, okay? So to find x, of course, you don't have to write to find x. So we use, this is just me explaining, use cardinality of universal set is 100. You don't have to write this line, like I said. So you just get to work by saying cardinality of universal set. So on this side, I'm going to write 100 because cardinality of this is that. On the other side, I'm going to write what it is in the Venn diagram. Again, everybody please look at the screen. On the left-hand side of my equation, I'm going to have an expression for universal set. Universal set is the addition of everything. Addition of everything is 28. That's 28 plus x. So I always try to go in order. So like this, I go this way, I come to the next row, I come to the last row, okay? Just to avoid missing anything out. So this is 13 minus x. This is 15 minus x. Then I have 5 minus x. Then I have plus x. Then I have 9 minus x. Then I have plus 17 plus x, then I have 11. So I have all this. So while I substitute this on the left, which is 100, on the right, I simplify. So if you notice, minus x and plus x cancels. Okay, so I don't have to repeat the whole thing. Another minus x and, okay, actually, they are closer here. This is another minus x and plus x is cancelled. And I think I can find another one. This is another minus x and plus x is gone. So I'm left with only one minus x.
Daniel,
yes.
I think it should be 15 plus x.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is why I want you to really follow what I'm doing. So because I can also make mistakes. Thank you, Denise. So let's look at it again. So this minus x and plus x can cancel. Then this minus plus x and minus x is gone. Then we have this is plus x and minus x is cancelled. Thank you, Denise. So now I have what's left? X term, only one x term left, this one, right? Only this one. So for the numbers, can someone add the numbers and tell us 28 plus 13 plus 15 plus 9 plus 17 plus 11. That's 28 in 3 places plus 9. What's that? 28 times 3 plus 9. Yes? Anyone?
Is it
93.
98? Oh, okay.
98.
How is that? Okay, 28, this is, this, oh, okay.
98 as well.
98. 98.
It's 98? All right, I trust you. So that's 28 in 3 places because I said 28 in 3 places because this is 28, 15 and 13 is 28, 17 and that is 28, so that would be plus another 14. So 28 times 3, then plus 14. 14 is 9 plus 5, so that's 98, you are right. So this is going to be 98, then plus x. So this is a simple equation. 100 minus 98 will be x, and that means, okay, I'm not using this symbol yet, so I'm just going to write on the next line, x is 2. So how do we respond? Anyone? How do we respond to the question? Because this is a word problem, we have to be able to give our answer in word problem. Therefore, what? How do we respond?
The amount of students that use all 3 modes of transportation is 2%.
Or you could just say, therefore, 2%, just like the question.
Oh, yeah.
The question is always 46% that caught a bus, 37% that caught a train, right? So you could say 2% are used, okay? 2% of the students used, okay? 2% use, okay? Use all 3 modes of transportation. I write that on the next line. I don't know if it will be displayed. All 3 modes of transportation. Okay. Did anybody get that?
I got 2%.
Okay. So I'm going to leave this on the board while I send you another screenshot of the book. Okay. Aha. I'm going to show you the solution now from the textbook. So you see that this is the ideal way to actually, so just a sec for those of you that are working, I'll come back to that. So can you all see the solution? Guys, can you see the
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So I'm going to reduce the size. Let's see. Yeah, there is it. So you see how all these workings were achieved. Can you see my cursor? Can you see my cursor, guys?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
You can see this is the ideal way to work something out. So from here, okay, this is the ideal way. Then after that, you can add everything together. You have to show these details. And you see, even the final outcome is written in word problem. Even at the beginning, you have the let something at the beginning, okay? So, and you have to introduce your x because x is never given. You introduce it. So the word let means, oh, can we assume this is x, all right? You are the one doing that, so you have to be able to do that. Okay, even this was shown, but this is not necessary because we can always show it in the Venn diagram. this is what is necessary to show your calculation. So I will send this to you as well in the group. Okay, so now I want you to, let's see. So how about we go straight to, or maybe we start with simple cases. We can't finish everything in class anyway. Start with question 6, because the word problem started from here. We have done the 2 last time, okay? So these are the cases of 3. I'll be sending all this to you anyway. So I'll send this to the group. Start your practice from 6. Once the class ends, you may, continue later. I might ask you to submit 1 or 2 of these, maybe not. I'll let you know. So you should be able to answer the open problem on page 34. Okay, let's go to the open problem also. So here is the open problem. Remember this? Can you guys remember this? The HDI problem that I posted?
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is where we got that. And I'll send in some of this also. So please check the WeChat group. So you may start with the first one, guys. So as you're working on it, if you have issues, usually for now, I do not want to give any kind of homework at this point because as far as I'm concerned, math is out of your IGCSE stuff. So I want you to focus on your IGCSE subjects, especially. But because the school also needs me to do a report card at one point or the other, so there will be need for the school to say, okay, you need to come up with a report, then I can, that's some of the reason I give homework sometimes, okay? And hopefully all this can be over soon, then we can have a formal test. Remember how we did it towards our IGCSE exam? We skipped all form of tests. Then when the exam was fast approaching, after we completed IGCSE, then we did series of graded tasks. Does everybody remember that?
Yes.
So I will be looking into something like that. This is item 1, absent for at least 1 day due to illness. 111 missed school because of family of the day. 296. And okay. Here's another question you might want to see.
Are we doing question 10?
You are practicing everything you see from the first one. So,
okay.
So practice till the class ends in about maybe 8 minutes. Okay, so it all depends on you, whichever you want to do first. But what I could do later is to tell you what to submit as homework if I need to have a graded task, okay? So I'm giving you all the questions so you can have it at your disposal to be able to practice on your own. Have I put 7, 6, and 7 also? Okay. I believe everybody got all the questions.
Yeah.
The next set of questions that I'm sending to you now are from my Nigerian textbook, my high school textbooks. So just to have enough problems to work with, basically. Okay. Okay, everyone is busy processing. Good job. Okay, so if there are no questions, so we're going to end the class. Please practice. I'll pick some questions from what I've sent to you, which will be just the graded ones. So maybe 2 or 3 problems. Okay, so just send in the solution. That will be the graded task that will be recorded for the purpose of reporting. Okay, the rest can always be used for as just your normal practice. Okay. Okay, but
Okay.
I'll send you the board picture also. All right. So bye bye everybody. I'll see you on Wednesday.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.